There's a kind of childhood that doesn't end softly. It shatters. One day you're supposed to play, and the next, you're carrying responsibilities your hands were never meant to hold. No one sees it happen, but inside you know. You crossed into adulthood long before you were ready. This is The Psychology of a Child Who Grew Up Too Fast. Why It Matters Today, by Clarity Quest. This is the story of a child who grew up too fast. Not because they were mature for their age, not because they wanted to be strong, but because life left them no choice. Maybe the parents were there physically, but not emotionally. Maybe responsibility arrived before freedom ever had a chance. Maybe the child learned to read moods the way other kids read picture books, fast, carefully, and for survival. And slowly, the mind forms a quiet belief. If I grow up now, maybe I'll be safe. So play becomes planning. Imagination becomes strategy. Trust becomes caution. And innocence becomes vigilance. But this isn't about blame. It's about adaptation, the kind that keeps a child afloat when life gets heavy. Children who grow up too fast don't lose their joy. They simply carry it differently. Behind polite smiles, soft laughter, and quiet obedience, there's a mind that is always watching, always adjusting, always preparing. Most people mistake this for maturity, but it's not maturity, it's performance. A non-stop role in a play they never auditioned for. Psychology has a word for this: parentification. When a child is expected to act like an adult before they're ready. That might look like caring for siblings, managing the emotional storms of adults, or handling responsibilities that are far beyond their age. And the child learns early. My feelings can wait. Survival can't. But survival has a cost. These children grow into adults who notice everything: the tone, the shift, the sigh, the silence. They sense conflict before it happens. They smooth the tension before anyone else even sees it. They hide their own needs to keep the peace. People see them as strong, independent, calm. But inside, there is a quiet exhaustion. As adults, they may overthink conversations, prepare too hard for small situations, or replay moments they didn't get perfect. They want connection, but also crave space. They love deeply, but protect themselves fiercely. And because they had to grow up early, trust becomes slow, fragile, and precious. Intimacy feels risky. Asking for help feels impossible. Feeling vulnerable feels dangerous. But here's the other side. Children who grew up too fast become incredibly resilient. They are imaginative. They are intuitive. They solve problems most people don't even see. They can sit with discomfort longer than anyone realizes. Still, underneath all that strength, there is grief. For the childhood that was rushed, the freedom that was interrupted, the softness that had to turn sharp too soon. And this is why understanding this psychology matters today. Because childhood patterns don't disappear with age, they grow with us. At work, these adults may overperform. In friendships, they may become the reliable one who never asks for anything. In relationships, they may love carefully, always aware of the emotional weather. They rarely feel fully relaxed. They rarely feel fully seen. But there is hope. Awareness changes everything. Naming these patterns gives the inner child permission to breathe again. A moment of reflection, a journal entry, a therapy session, a quiet pause before reacting. All of these small steps begin to rewrite the old survival script. Imagine allowing someone to help you, without planning the outcome. Imagine resting without guilt. Imagine opening up without fear of being judged or abandoned. Each moment like this teaches the inner child one thing: you are safe now. And when that happens, the cycle breaks. Adults who once grew up too fast can create homes, friendships, and relationships filled with what they never had: patience, play, gentleness, and emotional safety. Their sensitivity becomes a strength. Their awareness becomes wisdom. their depth becomes connection. But if these patterns go unexamined, the adult may retreat too often, protect their energy too tightly, or feel alone even when surrounded by people. Survival, once necessary, becomes a barrier. That's why the antidote is integration, letting the old instincts exist, but choosing not to let them lead. Pausing, breathing, feeling, asking for support. Choosing relationships where authenticity is welcomed, not punished. Psychologists call this earned security, rewiring the nervous system through awareness and safe connection. And the rewards are profound. Life becomes softer, relationships feel deeper, creativity wakes up, presence becomes possible. The child who grew up too fast becomes an adult who can finally rest. Because the inner child never disappears. They wait, patiently, to be acknowledged, understood, and loved. So tonight, ask yourself, where did I grow up too fast? Where am I still surviving instead of living? And where can I give myself permission to just be, to feel, to rest, to laugh, to trust, to exist without earning it? Because the child who grew up too fast deserves to be seen, and the adult who survived deserves to be free. And when you honor both, something beautiful happens. Life opens, your heart softens, and you finally grow at your own pace. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it. Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Clarity Quest, so together we can keep learning, healing, and growing, one insight at a time.